How's it going? Hopefully you have like 5 minutes for this. I'm gonna try to be so fast, just because I really want to get to the point because it will blow your mind. It is super special, and I just wanted to show you this. So I'm hoping that you can make a few minutes. So what I had to show you is why, in a house with little kids, why I would buy these pudding cups, because they're just not known to be healthy, and I buy them so that I could show you what my digestive enzymes do. So anyone who has like stomach issues, or you know someone with stomach issues, or there's something that you love to eat but wish that it could be a little bit easier for you, or honestly if you just have like a general interest in gut health is, there's so much that goes on in your gut. There's so many reasons to maintain gut health, to make sure that it's clean and everything is moving the way that it should. Our immune systems reside in our gut. So much starts in our gut. If you think of even like mental health, like I didn't until I started using this product, my mind was absolutely blown, because I for a long time did not know that like your serotonin is produced in your gut, and that this hormones and things like that affect your mental health. And so many times, I wasn't paying attention to how my diet affected my overall health. So I wanted to show you, and I use the pudding cup just because it is a very highly processed food. So when you eat, fruits and vegetables, those kinds of things raw, have natural enzymes. They have digestive enzymes. They're going to help you break down. Like if you leave because it happens in my house, because I have little kids, if you leave a strawberry out on the couch and you don't see it, or under the couch is actually where you don't see it, it's gonna, you find it a few days later, it's gonna break itself down. It's going to be dark, it's gonna kind of be curly, hard, maybe a little sticky on the bottom where the light's not getting to it. And if you leave, because this happens too, if you leave a graham cracker next to the couch, you're gonna pick it up a few days later and it's still gonna be a graham cracker, and your 2-year-old might just eat it. So I pick the pudding cups just because they're very highly processed. So you can see this isn't spilling out. This is just going to basically sit in your gut until you move it along. Your body's going to get to work to try to break it down, but it may not even break down before it leaves. So like the packaging says that it contains milk, and maybe it does, and maybe that's appealing to somebody from a marketing perspective, but really for the average person, it's going to pass through you before you're ever going to pull out that milk and get the benefits from it. So so I'm going to show you, and I'll talk while this is working. I'm going to show you. So I have my hands on a digestive enzyme. It also has a prebiotic and probiotic blend. So maybe when I'm talking about gut health, maybe some people are like, well, Michelle, I already take a probiotic, or I've used prebiotics and probiotics. And that's great. That is awesome for your gut health. This actually does have the blend in there. So you're getting that, you're getting the prebiotic, the probiotic, and the digestive enzyme in there. The digestive enzyme functions to get to work when you eat. It will break down. It helps break down the food. So as we age, we just don't produce digestive enzymes. So that's why sometimes, as you're getting older, you realize that you're a little sluggish after dinner. Maybe some things just don't work anymore. Like, when people will say like, oh, when I was younger, I could do Taco Tuesday, not anymore. Or I can't eat pizza late at night like I used to be able to. People talk like that because as you age, you just don't have the digestive enzymes. You don't produce the digestive enzymes. You don't have as many. And overall, we're kind of like an enzyme deficient generation. We just don't have that. And some people, with some things, with certain enzymes, maybe some people had a deficiency to begin with. So like I could attest to the fact that I've never been able to tolerate certain dairy, but I've kind of pinpointed it to milk. So I probably never had that lactase enzyme. I may not be using the right name, but the lactase enzyme that breaks down milk, I may have never had it. So there's things like that can be tied to possibly an intolerance or something like that. We don't know, but it's important to be aware of what you can tolerate. But as far as as far as what the enzyme function, what it does is it helps to break down your food, helps to break it down to the most usable molecule so that your body can truly benefit from what you're eating, so that you could truly have energy when you are done eating. And you know, if there are stomach issues, you know, you may notice that when using a product like this with the digestive enzyme and the prebiotic and probiotic blend, that your overall gut health improves, and that ties to just your overall health. You know, like I mentioned before, like there's so much tied to gut health. So I'm going to take this cup and I'll show you what I'm doing, because I don't want it to. There we go. Whoops, I don't want that to spill. Oh my goodness. Okay, 2 hands here. I'm going to break this capsule open. So this is a completely plant-based product. It's a plant-based digestive enzymes, plant-based capsule. Everything is plant-based. So now that's in there, see that? I'm going to just stir it up. So this will only take, a minute. So yeah, as far as any, you know, as far as prebiotic, which helps to create the good gut bacteria, probiotic, which will help create, so the prebiotic helps create that, and then the probiotic helps with it. So again, this is a raw, whole food, plant-based digestive enzyme, and yeah, it helps to get to work to break down your proteins, fats, carbs, and just, you know, anything that you're eating. A lot of times, if you've seen me share this, you'll see me share with a picture of a pizza, just because I'm excited that I can enjoy something like that and not have to worry about discomfort. But really, I do take it every night with dinner. I take it, and you know, it's nice to know that it's helping to break down my food, and that, you know, people that pay attention, you pay attention to the ingredients in your food, you read labels. But if your body's not processing, if your body's not properly digesting your food, and it's passing through before it ever properly breaks down, you're running to the bathroom or anything like that, you know, you're not getting what you just looked for in your food, because it's passing along, or you know, that you're not breaking it down to its most usable molecule. You're not breaking your food down enough to pull out the nutrients, and then, you know, there goes all your hard work of trying to read labels. And then also, just also to note too, I'm using this pudding, the chocolate, and, you know, the whole visualization of poop. This does not make you run to the bathroom. This does not blow out. Like, this is not a blowout thing. This is not going to, what it's going to do, ideally, it is going to help move things the way they're supposed to. So if you're suffering with constipation, you know, it will help move, it may help move things along. I have experienced that. If you are going too much, it may help your body truly break down the food and get what you need out of it, and it could help regulate it either way. And so that's why I say, like, ignore the color of this. It's not a poop thing. So here's what that just did. That just completely, and I'm looking at the timer, I always say 5 minutes, and then it's like 8 or something. So that just broke down this pudding, and it's working on the sides. If you notice, I'm gonna leave this out. It's working on the sides, because again, that was some sticky stuff. That's what it's sitting in your gut, just gross. And yeah, so I just wanted to show you that. I hope that blew your mind, because for me, it totally did. And that's why, like I said, I take it with, you know, every night with dinner, just because I want to get the most out of my food, and not just with the pizza and the tacos. That's what you're gonna see me post on Instagram. But I just wanted to share that with you, because I think it's pretty impressive. And again, this capsule too, totally just vegan capsule. I'm gonna drop it in here. It's gonna break down in a little bit too. So, all right, thank you so much. I'm touching my computer mouse. This is my phone. All right,